That's what Democrats are missing. They don't love people. They hate people. Mamdani and Trump have that in common. They love people. They love the people they represent. Maybe they have different plans, but they're men of the people. And that's what their focus is on, not themselves, workers. If all politicians could look out for you instead of themselves, this country would take off. So if Kami Mamdani's MAGA curious and the Bernie bros want to flirt with America first, Trump's got a big tent, and he's not going anywhere.
By the way, being the mayor of New York City is a big deal.
Absolutely.
I always said, one of the things I would love to be someday is the mayor of New York City.
Jordan Belfort's an entrepreneur and the original Wolf of Wall Street. All right, Jordan, what'd you think about today's meeting?
I think it was awesome. Like, this is the guy I voted for. And Trump just, never ceases to amaze me. Very savvy move today for a number of reasons. Number one, he truly does wish New York nothing but the best. He's a New Yorker at heart. He wants New York to succeed. If he can help them succeed, great, right? But what he's also doing is he's elevating Mamdani into be like the face of the Democratic Party, this far-left socialism that is not like, going to win elections nationwide. So he essentially elevates him and kind of moves the party even further to the left. And listen, on some level, I'm sure he really hopes that he can work with Mamdani. And you notice how quickly Mamdani's like, all those promises, everything is free. We're going to raise taxes, which he can't even do. Suddenly he has to change his tune. Right? No more police. Now he keeps the same police chief. So he's between a rock and a hard place, Mamdani, right? Because now his base has got to be flipping out on him, right? That he met with Trump, he embraced Trump. But it was pragmatic. It was smart in his part. And again, for Trump, yeah, it's great for Trump affordability, right? It brings that bell for him. And he truly wants, the best for anyone. And like, they truly don't get him. He will meet with anybody. If he thinks it will help America or the American people, he will meet with them. He does not care what's been said about him in the past. Everything rolls off his shoulders. If you punch him, he counter-punches back. But if you give him respect, he'll respect you back. So I think it was a great move, but he really positioned Mamdani, much higher in the Democratic Party now. And that is like really good for the Republicans because that is not a platform, that democratic socialism, which fails everywhere it goes, socialism, right? It's like a recipe for disaster and pain and poverty, right?
Yeah.
So if that's the new Democratic Party, well, there'll be a lot of Republicans winning elections.
And Trump didn't ask for the meeting. Mamdani asked for it. Trump just said, sure. And so they kind of both elevated Mamdani. If you're a regular Democrat, a Schumer, Hakeem, Pelosi Democrat, and you're looking at this meeting, what are you thinking?
How come I didn't do it? Like, it just does. Like, how could they have not realized? Why won't they work with him? It's the most ridiculous thing. He's the president of the United States. He's done incredibly great things in his second term. Incredible, right? You can't take that away from him. You can't deny it. Yet they would rather have this resistance, this insanity where they isolate, they fight, and the American people are done with it. What they want is progress. They want more affordable housing. They want, and housing's a real big issue, by the way. It really, really is.
Yeah, and they want to build
Trump,
homes.
As a builder,
that's
exactly,
the one thing they agreed upon.
On that, right?
Right. So what kind of progress
Exactly.
can a communist and a capitalist like President Trump make in New York City? What can they do together?
Well, I think that Trump will say, well, if he actually embraces socialist policies, there's going to be no progress. And great, it's going to prove once again how whacked out the Democrats are. And it's going to be great for Republicans. And although Trump wishes them well, but if there is progress, it'll be because Mamdani did change and realize, and while he had this, rhetoric about, we're going to give everything away for free, when it came down to actually running the city, he ran it in a more responsible way. And then, of course, he also needs federal funds. So he has to listen to Trump and he has to be guided by Trump. So listen, hopefully he's a smart guy and New York does really well. But, my sense is there's going to be a lot of major blowups coming. Right. And then that's going to position the Democrats so far left.
Right. So if he does screw up, and which, it's a coin toss, all right? If he screws up and then crime goes up and rent goes up and everything still sucks, what does that do?
Well, let's just say, Jesse, I just can't imagine the free buses or the state or the city-run grocery stores doing much of it. It's like, I know, last I went to motor vehicles in New York, it wasn't a good experience. Like this, the government doesn't run things that well.
Right.
Private industry runs things really well, right? Or they go bankrupt. So I think that it's going to be literally, a circus, by the way, to see what happens over the next 6 months to a year. And we'll see. We'll see what this guy's really like.
All right. It's a great testing ground for the Democratic Party of the future and for socialism. And we'll see how it shakes out. Maybe we could, maybe
And
it works,
a
maybe
win-win
it
for
doesn't.
Trump. A win-win for Trump.
It's a win-win for Trump either way. I agree. All right. Have a great weekend, Jordan.
Yeah.
Click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You won't get it anywhere else.